What's up guys? How are we all doing today? My summer of gallivanting around Europe on stag do's, weddings, funerals is finally over. Holidays, finally back home. It's Monday and this is day one of my recovery from my anticipated eczema flare. So as I say, this is day one. And I'm going to be making this into a series and dropping in lots of hints and tips and tricks as we go along and showing you how my skin is doing, hopefully, touch wood, that it's healing, and yeah, show you how I turn my skin around. As I've said in some of my earlier videos, this channel is all about me showing you how I clear my eczema. I'm not a guru, but I've had eczema for 10 years or so and I managed to clear it every single time. I don't live a particularly clean lifestyle. I live a pretty average lifestyle. I've been going to parties and holidays and my diet has not been on point this summer. And that's why I currently have an eczema flare. You can see it on my neck here and also on my elbows. It's pretty rough at the moment, but I knew it would be. So we'll get through this and I'll show you what I eat and I'll give you regular updates of how my skin is doing as we go on through the healing process. As I am right now, yeah, I'm feeling pretty rough. My skin is not in the best shape, especially given that it's been really pretty good all summer. One wedding was just one too far. It was in Ireland yesterday and I was having lots of beer and Guinness and didn't really eat particularly well in the week leading up to it, and yeah, my skin has just suffered. Last night was the first time in a long time that I actually had a proper night itch. And if you have eczema, you know exactly what I mean. If you don't have eczema, you may be aware of it. But let me sort of break it down for you or give my explanation of what it actually feels like. Because I'm not awake while I'm scratching. I'm sleeping, but I am aware that I'm scratching my eczema, but I'm in a dream-like state. And every single time I'm thinking like, I need to scratch because of X or because of this. In my dream, there's always a motive, there's always a reason that makes it something that I have to do. And the actual sensation of scratching, it's literally like having an orgasm on your neck or on your arm. Like, it's literally the same sensation. The only thing I can describe it to is when you itch like a mosquito bite. But that mosquito bite, you itch it and it feels good for about a second and that's it, gone. And it's also small. Now, think of one that's about the size of your hand, and the more you scratch it, the better it feels. And it doesn't go painful, it just feels better and better and better, and it feels amazing. As bad as it is, that's literally how I describe it. So if you're a parent and you're looking at your child, telling them to stop scratching, it's just so hard, and it's not something they can really control because, as I say, you're not really awake, and somehow inside your head you're driving yourself to do it. Very weird. That's what it is. So yeah, I'm feeling sore today. I was scratching all last night, woke up this morning feeling pretty sore. But hey, this is it. This is day one, so this is hopefully as bad as it's going to get. And as this is day one, it's time to break the cycle of all the rubbish that I've been eating and get some good quality sleep, look after myself. So in this first week or so, I'm not really going to be doing too much exercise. I'll be doing some long walks, fast walks, but I won't be running. I'm going to be generally taking it easy and letting my body just recuperate and try and sleep as well as possible. And off the back of that, what I'm really going to focus on is my diet. So while I've been away, I was eating not too bad, but I would have, I was eating bread for the first time in a long time. And I was basically eating because I was drunk. I was drinking beers, which are not good for me. I know they're not good for me, but hey, that's the that's the life I chose. So yeah, I'm going to be focusing on diet, and it's going to be centered around a paleo diet approach. So we're going to go straight off with lots of veggies, but no nightshades. So lots of dark leafy greens and salads, lots of root vegetables, which I'm going to cook, and lots of cooked veg and good quality cooked meat. I'm not going to be having any grains, so no rice. I'm not going to be having any legumes, no beans. I'm going to bring those in hopefully in week 2, because my body usually takes to them quite well. But as it's week 1 and I'm at the beginning of a flare, which may actually get worse before it gets better, I want to be just really, really cautious and make sure that we turn the ship around as quickly as possible. So as I say, this is what my skin looks like now. You can see that it's quite red. It feels really tight. If I stretch it out, it stings. If I'm in the shower, it stings. So it's really quite raw, and that comes from scratching it all night as well, really. So it's not very comfortable. What I'm hoping is that the red turns into dry skin, and the dry skin continues to feel a lot more dry and starts to be a bit more flaky, and that indicates that we're through the other side of the flare and the skin is starting the healing process already. What I don't want to see is a continued red like blush. That shows that it's not really in the healing process at all, and it's still going through its damage phase and still being triggered.